On today's episode, we are doing a team mock draft.
This is the Fantasy Football Dudes podcast.
What is up, my dudes? This is Trent on the Fantasy Football Dudes podcast. I am joined by Phil, Jordan, and Seth. As always, we're going to do a little team mock draft here. I think we're going to go, Phil's going to go first, then me, Seth, then Jordan. We're just going to go against the computer, see how it goes. Not going to help each other in the draft. We're working together. Just
separately. Working together separately.
Yes, exactly. So before we get into this mock draft, let me kick it off to my dudes here. Phil, you have a good weekend. Do you remember what you did this weekend?
I had a great weekend, hung out with my family. I wanted to make a Trader Joe's trip, was not able to. I got to go to a little dance recital. So my two oldest daughters do a dance recital. Yeah, it was cool. It was good. It was this is my first dance recital. I don't think I went full dance dad. You know how I like those TV shows? Like not that bad for sure. But it was fun. Had a good time doing that. I'm trying to figure out if I did anything else. Just kind of hung out, man. It's starting to warm up here in the valley, which is nice. But just hanging out, yeah.
Warming up. It was like 81 today.
Yeah, it felt nice.
Yeah, it was not warm.
And it's June. You know what I'm saying? Like this is like
it was a little cold.
I'm teeing up my diva.
This
for
is
what
like
it's
this
worth.
is okay.
I'm
fine.
not. I didn't sweat once today.
I'm sweating right now.
I did some yard work. I
Trent,
was
you
sweating.
sweat when it's 50 degrees outside.
Yeah,
That's not true.
It might be true. If you run around in 50 degrees, are you sweating?
Actually, I have to wear like a sweatshirt if I want to if I'm gonna run. Like I'm just saying this back in my wrestling days. Like if I want to go run and like sweat, I have to wear a sweatshirt on. Like you're just not gonna get a good sweat.
you
50
have to.
degrees.
Yeah, you to get your body
Like,
temperature up.
Probably
quicker.
a little sweat, but if I want to sweat,
No, I get what you're saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
You're doing trash bags if you really want to sweat.
yeah, absolutely. So yeah, pretty good weekend here. Went to a graduation party, not too good graduation party. Good. They
Had
had
a
some
fun,
Sal's there. It was fun.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
nice.
real good.
Sal's is a local Mexican restaurant. I don't know if you know, our show is syndicated across the U.S., Trent.
It's true. I just pulled a Phil right there. Seth, how's your weekend, man? Before we get in this draft,
It was a good weekend. I didn't really do anything.
man, this is riveting.
In fact,
weekend
I was a
recap.
little under the weather, so I didn't really do much. I just watched actually a lot of baseball. That's all I've been doing.
You didn't give me any underdog plays for all the baseball you watched.
Yeah, I know. But it's because I've been a loser in the underdog plays, and so I'm kind of like letting it ride out for a little bit. And
Well, just give me some and don't play them. Maybe that'll get you out of the funk.
yeah, but that's not fun though, because then I feel worse.
But help
Wait,
me.
Seth, you watched we were just talking about this. You watched a ton of baseball all weekend, had no action?
Yeah, but the thing, all the baseball I watched like the Dodgers play, and I'm a Dodgers fan, so it makes sense.
Yeah,
so I
a
watched
little
them,
bit.
and then I watched one of my buddies play in an indie league baseball, and then one of my other buddies pitched in an LSU game today. So that's what I watch.
Repping a Marlins hat. Old
Yeah,
school
I'm wearing
Marlins
Marlins hat. Yep. I think I got
I
this
saw the one buddy through 3 innings of no-run baseball. That's
no run
pretty good.
baseball. Now the LSU is in the College World Series.
It's
because of
regional
that.
play right now.
We're
Yeah,
gonna have to-
They're in the World Series. LSU went to the World Series.
yeah,
Oh.
they're in
Hey,
it now.
We need to get Riley on the pod, Seth.
Yeah, hopefully
Yeah,
future...
actually, we probably could.
Yeah,
Actually,
we need to get Riley on the pod, maybe for a draft or whatever.
maybe they can win a championship and they'll
in
come on the pod.
in the
Yeah.
off season when he comes back to California, we could probably get him to come. So
That's cool.
He's a football guy, too. He likes
Yeah.
football.
yeah.
Football. So, Jordan, what about you? Good weekend?
Phil won't let me say what I did all weekend, so he'll get mad at me.
That's it. Nothing else. Get a nice workout in.
Got a couple good workouts in. Yeah, I was at Fresno Pacific.
New
Coaching
house?
basketball.
Jordan's in a
He's
new
got
house.
a new
Oh, yeah.
house.
Baby,
Let's
New
go.
crib? New crib?
Yeah.
New crib, new you.
crib.
Dude
yeah.
did?
Do you
Check him
feel-
out on
do you-
Insta.
He did post.
Yeah, I
He
did
did.
post.
He did post. You got hold on, are your grill picks gonna go up? Grill.
I need to get a grill. It's on the list.
You were looking at send Jordan some DMs for the grills that he should get.
yeah.
Yeah, feel free to
Hit me
tag
up.
him on all kinds
Because
of stuff.
because he's looking at
Not
like
all
this
kinds of stuff.
all
Only grill,
kinds of stuff
only
at
grills.
TFF Dudes.
grills specifically. So Jordan, did you haven't landed on
Jordan
a grill?
I
loves
haven't
grill
landed on a
picks.
grill yet.
I think that if I'm a new home positioner, I was going to say home buyer. It's not necessarily a home buying position, but you're in a new crib. I think I'm going the charcoal kettle grill as my first grill if I was to do it over again.
I think it depends on how much Jordan wants to be hands-on. Like if he doesn't want to be as much hands-on, I think he would just get a Traeger.
I disagree with that, Phil, because how Jordan does it is he's probably be watching a basketball game, football game. He could get a pellet grill, throw the meat on there, go back inside, go back.
I do plan on getting an outside TV, so get a TV on the outside
Yeah, so
patio
there
wall.
shut
you
your
So,
mouth, Trent.
How much grilling have you done?
0.
No, but
Okay,
this
maybe
is
once or twice.
I'm telling you, a
actually.
pellet grill will be
Yeah,
easier. Like
yeah.
chicken is money on a pellet grill. You cannot
Yeah.
beat chicken on a pellet grill.
I was leaning
true.
pellet
It's-
grill. Pellet
but
grill
here's
is
the
what I'm
thing.
leaning towards.
But here's the thing: having a charcoal kettle grill right now prepares you for the rest of your life.
no.
Everything else comes easier after that if you have the type of grill that I'm talking about.
No. Phil, learn on a pellet grill, and then when you become a master, go to the charcoal grill. What could happen is you get the charcoal grill, you're not good at it, so then you give up grilling altogether.
Well, you're not good at either, so tell me what happened.
No. I taught you how to turn your grill on.
Stupid.
Phil was in there with charcoal, rubbing it together, trying to start a spark. It was ridiculous.
That's actually was a good one.
No. It's I would go pellet.
That's
first.
what I was leaning is
I
pellet
go
grill.
pellet. Then
Do charcoal.
If you get into it, go into charcoal. Is what I would say. Just because I had propane. Propane's not bad.
Trent, you kind of had. You're talking like you're only into the pellet. You kind of had the happy medium. Like when you
I
first,
I have a charcoal smoker.
he had a charcoal smoker, so it would drop via like what was it like? Mother Nature was bringing that thing
master
down.
gravity.
Master gravity was bringing that thing down, so it would fuel like almost like what I'm describing, but it was all charcoal. I prefer the taste over charcoal over charcoal or hardwood over.
You need to check my new Rec Tech out though. It's nice.
Yeah, you've been saying that,
It's nice.
but I think you brought me something.
I smoked on Saturday. Did some chicken thighs, really good. Like just absolutely nailed them. You get one of those meter probes. Like not a sponsor, but those meter probes are unreal. Like. If Father's Day's coming, you don't have anything for your dad, get him a meter probe. He will thank you. Like that is an absolute. I should do a Father's Day gift guide, in our email. Like that would be. I would excel at that. That meter probe, that's great. Crocs, great. All kinds of stuff.
What about your new ones that you just got?
Those canes are good too, but like,
Are you falling out of love with them? You were pretty hot and heavy with those things.
I
at the
love
beginning.
my cane shoes. Okay, like they slip on great. They're a little more active than Crocs. Crocs are still good. But here's the deal. Cane is like a secondary shoe for a Croc guy. It's hard to just go straight into the foam shoes. Like you have to ease your way in. Like if I just randomly got you some canes, you might be like, what is this? But if you're a Croc guy already, you'd absolutely love those.
Oh, so you have to ease your way into.
That's what I would say. Like most people who don't have Crocs already, they think they look dumb, so they won't get them. So if you got them some canes, they might be like, they still kind of look dumb. I don't want them. You know what I mean? Like I think like if a guy already has Crocs, that's a good one. But Crocs is a great. I'm wearing some right now. It's a great, just entry level shoe to the foam shoe game.
Yeah, it's a what do they call it when it's like it's an entry
Gateway
level
shoe.
Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I was looking for. What were you saying, Seth? That's what I was. Honestly, that's what I was looking for. Seth's lost it over here. So gateway shoe, Jordan. You know
what else is a good Father's Day gift though? Manscaped. Go to manscaped.com.
Manscaped
Get some of
is a
those
good
new
one. Look at
underwear for your
that.
dad. Those are great. Go to manscaped.com. Enter dudes20, 20% off your whole entire order. Really helps us out and helps you and your old man out too. So we got the weed whacker right here. Hey, maybe your dad has some ear hairs. You can't see him. Maybe his eyes aren't quite as good.
Help
get
him
him one
out.
of those. Help him out. It's got
help
a
a
flashlight.
brother out, help a father out.
Yeah, you can get one of those Lawnmower 4.0s. Maybe he has a nice hairy back. Go help him out. It's Father's Day. So there's all kinds of stuff. Manscaped.com, deodorant, whatever.
You can do that with your dad,
get,
Trent.
You can get something for your dad at Manscaped. That's all I'm telling you. But what were you saying, Seth?
You do that for your dad. I'm
saying the other
I heard that part.
He wasn't asking you to repeat that again. So Jordan, you're just looking for grills at this point.
Yeah, need to get a grill.
Yeah, I think
For sure in the next few weeks.
I think Trent and your yard, Jordan, is unreal. Like
It's a good solid yard.
It's a solid yard. You're gonna have a great place to do cornhole. If we don't have a game like a watch party at your house on like a Thursday night game before basketball season starts, your move was all for nothing this season.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that, Trent?
We'll definitely,
It's true for
definitely
nothing.
have a UFC night coming up.
Well, you've been saying that for the last
Well, I was busy this week. UFC 290, all the Yair Rodriguez fight, Brandon Moreno.
Okay. I'm open and Brandon Moreno. Excuse me.
Yair
is
and
fighting
Volk.
Volk. Yes,
and
that's what I
Brandon
thought.
Moreno is fighting.
Not a UFC pod, but
Yeah.
that would be a good card to do it at your house,
Yeah.
especially if you have an outdoor TV.
Hopefully, I'll have one by then.
He might have two by then.
A cornhole setup. That setup is straight bachelor paradise.
I know.
I'm fired up for you. That's all I'm saying. You have any thoughts on that, Seth?
No, I'm just excited.
no, I'm excited to go.
I'm excited for bucket golf this weekend.
Yeah.
Me, Phil, Jason, and Aaron, we got a little team together. I think we're going to win that thing, win some Fresno State tickets. Go to bewarebulldogs.com. Check that out. Get some tickets. Come on, take on your dudes. It'd be a lot of fun. There's some nice gift bags, all kinds of stuff.
Oh, there's
there.
gift bags, huh?
There's
And a
some gift
chance
bags.
to win a
chance
season
to win
tickets.
season tickets to Fresno State. So you won't want to miss that. We're going to be there.
Shotgun start.
Phil will be signing autographs. So if you want to get an autograph, picks, don't be shy. Should we get in this mock draft here, guys? You want to start this thing off?
What?
I don't know. If someone asked you for an autograph, would you say no?
I would say if it's a shirt, like I'm not going to sign someone's shoulder is what I'm saying. Like I'm not going to sign someone's body, like
So
skin.
can we, like no skin. So like if
No
I said,
skin.
hey, sign my forehead, you wouldn't sign it?
I wouldn't sign it. No, I'm
If
only
someone
signing like
asked-
T-shirts. I'm signing T-shirts. I'm signing, I'll sign like maybe like a scorecard. I'm not signing skin. That's the only
Okay,
thing.
well, if someone asked me for an autograph to sign their body and it was like their forehead, I
Or
would
their
absolutely,
arm
I would
or, like,
absolutely
something like
sign a
that.
forehead or like a back, just knowing they didn't know what I was putting
Like
on
shoulder
there.
or
And I would
whatever.
not sign my name, but I would sign something. I can tell you that. Anyways, so let's get this draft going, guys. So we're gonna do a team mock.
Yeah,
here.
clarify this for me. If I don't understand it,
Okay,
other people may
half
understand.
point PPR draft. Okay, we're gonna go. We're all on one team together. Okay,
Okay.
so Phil's gonna go first round.
And we can't say so. Trent,
We can judge each other's picks live after they do it. Okay.
we can, yeah.
We
Golf
cannot
clap.
influence each
We
other.
Correct.
can't influence though. Does that make sense?
Our team might suck.
It's
It might
possible,
suck,
especially
but
with this
also,
guy going number
can
one.
Can we do like call a friend, like phone a friend?
No.
I can't believe Phil gets the first round. That's such a cupcake pick.
It is really.
He
And
might
you know what?
screw it
We'll
up,
see.
though.
We'll
Yeah.
see. What pick do we want here? Let's do like pick. Let's do pick 9 just for fun.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's go a little bit later.
Either put us in the middle back. I think.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
The thing
I'm gonna
is
go
though that
9.
when the frustrating thing is we were doing the back 9 starts to get a little bit tough in round 1. Like you can kind of go wrong or not wrong on that pick.
It's true. So 2-minute clock. We're gonna start this off here. Hopefully the computer does decent these first few picks. We don't know.
It'll pick.
It's
good.
just gonna go. It's just gonna go the top score
Half
off the
point
board.
PPR, Trent.
Yes, half point PPR.
No normal QBs.
No normal.
I'm gonna need
it's
to
just,
see
just
the,
normal, not super flex.
I'm gonna need to see the.
Yeah, no, you'll see the draft board. So, yeah. Today's draft is brought to you by Underdog. Underdog is the dude's favorite place to play DFS and all kinds of other fantasy football fun. Go to Underdog, enter promo code dudes, and they will match you up to $100. Really helps us out, helps you out. So get $200 towards fantasy goodness. It's a lot of fun. So we're gonna get back to the draft here
If
right now.
Seth was coming, he should have brought his belt. If Seth was gonna, if
You
Seth
should have
was
brought
going
your
to,
belt.
if we're just gonna come play golf, this is a perfect time when you're hanging out with your
Yes.
boys. You bring the belt.
You-
You
you-
get what
I
I'm
don't know if
saying?
you want to wear a belt while you golf.
You just
it's
show
a
it off.
championship
You
belt.
show it
I
off
would
a
wear
little
that
bit.
thing to church.
Trent can be your caddy. No, Trent, not to church.
Why not?
Let's just go. Let's just get this.
I mean,
draft
you
going.
could.
Hey, that would have
Yes,
been a
I
really
could.
good one if that
Maybe-
was a
maybe
trophy
frowned
smack.
at,
If that
but-
was a trophy smack promo, great idea right there, Phil. But it was Underdog. So, anyways, don't be rude. Share the
I'm
dudes.
losing
Really
it.
helps
It's
us out.
late. It's late.
Give us a follow on Instagram and Twitter at TFF Dudes.
9:15.
We have a nice draft coming up this week. It is a Taco Bell food draft. You won't want to miss that on Wednesday. We will be whispering in your ears. Here we go. We are starting the draft now. Alrighty, CMC was
McCaffrey,
first off the board.
Jefferson, Jamar.
Travis Kelce 1-4. Jordan, you kind of like that. Cooper Kupp at
too
1-5.
So now we're on the
That's
clock
early.
here.
Yeah,
So we can't talk to Phil.
can't talk to Phil, but Cooper Kupp went. Austin Eckler went. Jonathan Taylor.
But I have a
Tyreek
minute
Hill.
and 52
You
seconds.
have a minute 50.
It's half point PPR. The top 3 is Saquon Barkley, Bijon Robertson, Stephon Diggs. Who do we have underneath that, Trent? If you could scroll down a little bit. CeeDee Lamb.
I wish I could.
Half point
You can
PPR.
bring the thing up higher.
AJ Brown, Devontae
Just swipe,
Adams,
yeah, there you
Derrick
go.
Henry, Patrick Mahomes. Okay, can you go back to the top?
I don't. I
You have a
think
minute 30. What are you thinking here?
Yeah, I people are taking Bijan Robinson in the first round. I think that's a little bit sketchy. But people are doing it. I mean, you guys can respond to that. I'm just
I
saying.
don't hate Bijan in the first.
Trent, you can't influence him. You just
No,
said.
you can't influence them. Man, it's really tough. The biggest thing for me is that I don't know what it is
He's going to
about.
take AJ Brown.
No, I'm not. The only thing about me that I think I'm leaning towards Stephon Diggs, to be completely honest. You half point PPR. He's the third guy there. I'm worried about Bijan because I don't know what it is. I'm just worried about a guy in Atlanta. I know everyone's hyping up the 3 guys there. Drake London.
Are we gonna auto draft our first pick
Yeah, you
here?
got 48
No, I have
seconds.
40 seconds. I'm talking.
You
I'm
actually have
filling
the
time.
easiest pick of the draft.
Yeah, but I'm just kind of doing some circling here round table. I'm gonna go with Stephon Diggs, but the reason is I just don't. I want Bijan. I'm just nervous.
You
with
trust
someone.
the production that has been proven.
Yes, correct.
It's safe.
Yeah, it's safe.
Safe and sound. Anyone want to say anything about that pick?
I would have took Saquon.
I think
Okay.
I would have done Saquon or the pick Phil had.
I would have went Bijan, but looking at this, so Saquon went after Bijan, AJ Brown, Derrick Henry at 2-1,
So you're
CeeDee
up,
Lamb
Trent.
2-2, Devontae Adams at 2-3.
So Patrick Mahomes is number one guy, then followed by Nick Chubb, Josh Jacobs, Monroe St. Brown, and Josh Allen. Trent is.
I hate this.
it
right
wants you
here.
to pick Mahomes.
I know that's what it's saying. I'm kind of leaning that, honestly.
Well, what's the chance Mahomes is going to be the top 3 scorer this year unless he gets hurt? It's likely.
I don't love any of those receivers
think
I'm
it's-
looking at right there.
I'm not a. I'm sorry. We're not supposed to talk to Trent.
I think I am going to go Mahomes here, guys. I think Jordan would like
don't.
that. I'm going to do it. I don't love going
It's
quarterback
not
second.
like great, but it's not horrible.
I don't love what was there, though, Jordan. What would you have
I might
taken?
take St. Brown, but
I was looking at St. Brown, but I don't.
I think I
want
would
him
have
to
okay.
taken
second.
So
St. Brown.
with Chubb, St. Brown, Josh Jacobs, Josh Allen, Jalen Waddle, Garrett Wilson, Tony Pollard. Man, that's early for Tony Pollard.
What about Ramondre?
Jalen Hurts? Is that Brees Hall in the third round?
Brees
Yeah.
Hall 3-1, Najee 3-2,
Ramondre.
Ramondre 3-3. Doesn't that seem early, Jordan?
That's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
what I just said. Yeah.
T. Higgins 3-4, DK Metcalf 3-5, Joe Burrow 3-6, Travis Etienne 3-7, Devonta Smith 3-8, and now we are at 3-9.
And it's very running back heavy.
So we have a
draft
minute
so
37 seconds. Can you give Seth
I wish I
some
had more
options?
time.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get off QB because we don't need a QB.
Idiot.
Trent, you dummy.
Let's see here. We have who do we have
we
already?
have Stephon Diggs and we have Patrick
So
Mahomes.
we need So
So we need a running back.
he's liking Walker. I'm not going to say to choose Walker, but I know Seth's
Jeez,
really
man.
feeling Walker.
The
I don't want to influence his.
Decision.
thing is, we're gonna get a pick here coming back around, so I think this guy might fall to us. So I think, man, I might ride with the Seahawks here. I'm gonna go Kenneth Walker.
Let's go, baby.
Oh, man. I would have went Olave there.
I would have went Olave too. Is this
Jordo, you're up.
how many wide receivers do you start here, Trent?
We get two. It's two. So it's
Flex.
2 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 2 flex. So
A kicker and a defense, but don't choose a defense, please, Jordan.
I might, yeah.
So who went? Olave, Mark Andrews, Jahmyr Gibbs, Hopkins. Okay. Can you give me the
Joe Mixon. So on the board, we got Lamar Jackson, who we don't want, Keenan Allen, Aaron Jones, TJ Hawkinson, Amari Cooper, George Kittle, Justin Fields. Well, we aren't going to take Herbert.
Terry.
You want to take? Oh, never mind.
Let's go. Shoot.
You kind of got to
hold on,
reach
hold on.
here. If there's a guy you really want,
Yeah,
you got to
hey,
reach.
I might be. I need to probably look more at this, but let's go. Alexander Madison.
I thought you were going to say that with the news of Cook being
Yeah,
gone
Cook
there.
being gone. Let's
makes
just go
sense.
Madison.
I was hoping you'd go Calvin Ridley there.
Where I didn't even shoot.
He was at the bottom, so he
I
won't
didn't
come
even look,
back. So
yeah.
it went Alexander Madison, Amari Cooper, Aaron Jones, TJ Hawkinson, Miles Sanders at 4-8, Keenan Allen, Justin Fields, Justin Herbert, George Kittle, Terry McLaurin, Calvin Ridley, J.K. Dobbins, DeAndre Swift, Jerry Jeudy, Drake London, Chris Godwin, Lamar
Shoot.
Jackson.
I wish I would have took Calvin. I didn't even see.
So right now we have 2 running backs and a wide receiver and a quarterback. So could you show me the wide receiver crew here? All right, so we got
DJ Moore, Christian Watson, Michael Pittman.
I didn't know Phil couldn't read, Trent.
Hey, that's all right, Trent. You know what? I appreciate it.
Well, I don't mind you guys
Can you
reading what I'm-
give me a tight end here? I want to see what the tight end options look like.
Pitts.
Kyle Pitts. We got Goddard, Waller. Man, kind of wish I could ask. I would kind of wish I had the option of phoning a friend here because I'd really like to. I'd really like to do that. So, what's funny is Kincaid. When in a lot of the other options that we were seeing, Kincaid was going a lot earlier, wasn't he?
Yeah, that was best ball.
Dynasty.
Oh, there's best
and
ball.
Dynasty.
Oh, it's
and
dynasty.
Dynasty, yeah.
Yes, you're right. You're right. Okay, here. What do we want to go here? Can we go back to all here, Trent? Not gonna let us auto draft here.
Yeah, we won't let you.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I think I know who I'd pick here.
It's a lot easier to draft when it's not you doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I hate that I took Patrick Mahomes that early, but I was like,
I think I think
want
my
Watson.
third round might have been the hardest one for me.
Want
I wish I
Watson.
would have took Ridley instead of Madison.
That's what I thought you were gonna do too, Jordan.
I just didn't never register for me.
Let's go Watson.
okay, Christian Watson.
I would have went Goddard there.
I want to like Christian Watson. I have Christian Watson in a lot of dynasty leagues, so I hope he's good. So it went Christian Watson, DJ Moore, Alvin Kamara, Kyle Pitts, Damian Pierce,
Do
Trevor
what you
Lawrence,
need to do, Trent.
James
now.
Conner.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying, Seth.
Well, it fell to him now, but now Trent can
I
pick
kind of
who
felt
else
like he was
else.
going to sit there.
Trent took Ian took anybody else. Sorry.
Running backs are pretty bare here. We got Cam Akers, Javonte Williams, Rashid White, Dalvin Cook. We don't know where Cook is going right now. I'm going to go with Michael Pittman.
Interesting. So what do we got? We got 1, 2,
I thought he was
3
gonna-
receivers.
3 receivers, 2 running backs, quarterback.
So we got Cam Akers, Dallas Goddard, Marquise Brown, Isaiah Pacheco, Javonte Williams, Darren Waller at 6'10", Mike
Dalvin
Williams,
Cook went.
Dalvin Cook at 6'12", Rashid White 7'1", Mike Evans 7'2", Tyler Lockett at 7'3", Deontay Johnson 7'4", David Montgomery 7'5", James Cook, Traylon Burks, Christian Kurt. You are up, Seth.
Ooh, okay. This is fun. I think go to running backs here, Trent. Not interested.
Look at the wide receivers again.
Go
There's
back
a
to the wide
receiver
back
that
to the
I
wide
really like.
Oh, I know
receivers.
who for sure I'm
Yes.
taking here.
I'm taking Addison.
Yes.
So,
yes.
I think
yes.
I think the production's there.
Please hold your applause to the end.
So
It went Jordan Addison, Brandon Ayuk, AJ Dillon, George Pickens, Dak Prescott, Kadarius Toney, and Evan Ingram.
what round are we in?
We are in the 8th round.
There's another solid wide
Can you
receiver
go
on there.
to can you go to tight ends real quick?
We got
Firemouth, Njoku, Schultz. So Firemouth, Njoku, Schultz, Komet. Yeah, I don't really love this. Go to the wide receivers. Man, I'm very tempted here.
I think it's a pick between two of them.
I know
that I'm looking
and
at.
I'm trying to.
It's kind of cool doing this because normally when I do a draft, I don't think
So
out
basically,
loud like
I
this.
wish we do like a
So,
like a
you-
best
you
ball or
obviously
something
you don't have
with
to
the
answer-
team that we chose together.
Don't answer my question. I'm just kind of talking out loud. So Jason with Geno Smith, Jahan Dotson with Sam Howell. But Jahan Dotson's the number one. You got McLaurin and Jahan Dotson, but you still have Lockett. I'm gonna go Jahan Dotson.
Okay. After
Seth, who were the two
You
that
like
you were
how-
I
thinking?
was
there, huh?
thinking Quentin Johnson maybe.
And JSN?
Yeah, I think those are the two I was thinking.
So
I'm a big Jahan Dotson guy.
Deshaun Watson went 8'6", then Brandon Cooks 8'7", Juju, Tua, Rashad Penny, Pratt Firemouth, Gabe Davis, Brian Robinson, Cortland Sutton, Antonio Gibson, Jamal Williams, Michael Thomas, David Njoku, Anthony Richardson, Alan Lazard, and Phil, you're on the clock, and we are in the 9th round. This is pick 9.
We still don't have a tight end.
We don't have a tight
Can you
end.
can kick over there to the tight ends for me there, Trent? It almost feels like it's now we can just kind of wait or punt it a little bit to probably the very end, seeing what's on the board there. What do I want here?
Available, we got
Seth, another reason why I didn't take JSN or Quentin Johnson was
Can you scroll?
I
up
was a
for
little
me?
worried about having 2 rookie wide receivers.
I was thinking the same thing. You don't want too many rookies.
Keep going.
Are you going to draft this far down?
No. You're good. I almost went with Kincaid. Scroll back up for me, Trent.
And while Phil's picking here, we have a little bit of a live audience here. Guys here scouting out if he wants us to be the MC at his wedding. So that's kind of cool. We got Zach here in the house. Nathan through Grandel Entertainment's kind of doing a little vetting process here, see if we want to do that or not. But you have 38 seconds, Phil.
Yeah,
it's like we could just listen to crickets in here while you're up to pick, but I got to think of something to say.
You can at least talk out loud.
There's
when
like a
you're
Hot
thinking.
Wheel track going in Will's head, in his head.
No, there's no wheels. That's
No.
the problem.
There's one of those little monkeys with 2 clash just
I actually, I'm
There's
gonna,
actually
I'm gonna
3 of
walk.
them.
I'm gonna see no evil.
You have
here.
15
I'm going with
seconds.
Kincaid. Give me Kincaid.
Oh
Are you
my
serious?
goodness!
What the heck,
Give it to
dude?
me.
My
Where
auto-
is
my
he?
auto draft? He's taking so long to
Tight
find
end.
him.
Down. Okay, yeah.
Tight end.
Right there.
That is terrible. I hate rookie tight ends. Kincaid.
Shut up, Trent. You were the biggest Kyle Pitts truther on this pod.
Kirk Cousins, Dalton Schultz at 9-11, Zach Charbonnet, Quentin Johnson at 10-1, Khalil Herbert, Daniel Jones.
Actually, hold on. So Dalton Schultz went after us. You were talking so much trash. I know you said you don't like rookie tight ends. I will put money on Kincaid having a better fantasy year than Schultz.
Done.
Oh my
Egg
goodness!
bet.
Wow.
Dalton Schultz. Does anyone else want in on this?
No, I'll let you.
In Texas?
We still need to do an egg bet video
Yeah,
for what
so
it's
there
worth.
Yes,
we
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 do.
can do it at Jordan's new house.
Yeah.
Dalton versus who? Kincaid?
Kincaid, yep.
That is just egg yourself right
I
now.
can't
you moron.
wait. I can't wait. I call my shots, and 9 times out of 10, I'm right. Hey, we're up here.
I'm going with Williams.
All
I know
right.
he has the
Who is
suspension.
that? Oh, Jameson.
Yeah. What's his suspension?
6 games.
6
8
games.
Man, we gotta-
That's actually not a bad spot to get him in. I think.
No, in the 10th round. And here's the thing: NFL's coming down pretty hard on a lot of gambling stuff. It sounds like, and we need to recap this draft here. But Seth, you're on the board.
Okay, I don't think we need any receivers, so get me out of there.
Probably, yeah,
We only have 2 running backs.
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow, out of all of these,
Trent, who got drafted?
yeah, go.
Okay. So after that pick, after Jameson Williams, it went Samaje Perine, Elijah Moore, Rashad Bateman, Zay Flowers, Cole Kmet, Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers in the 10th. Damian Harris, Devin Achane, Odell Beckham at 11-1, Jacoby Myers at 11-2, Raheem Mostert at 11-3, Elijah Mitchell, Geno Smith, Jerick McKinnon, Chakizma Okonya, the tight end at Tennessee,
Okonkwo.
Chig.
Tyler Algier, and now we're up.
We're on the clock.
And
You
Achane is
have
who I
a
was
minute
looking for.
10 left, Seth. Zay Jones is on the board.
Trying to look for like
I
just
know who
high
I would
profile
go.
teams. Go back up, Trent.
Yeah, I don't see any high profile. Actually, I know who I would take.
I know who I would
I think
take,
let's do Keandre Miller
too.
here.
There we go.
Perfect.
That's
Boom.
what I would have taken.
Boom goes the dynamite.
I was
All right.
I was looking for a player maybe on more high profile offense. I think the Saints actually might be
Value.
pretty good this year.
Adam Thielen went after, then Jared Goff at 11-11.
Did you see they went bow fishing?
I wasn't sure if that was last year or this year.
At some point, they went bow fishing, and that's enough
The
for
whole
me to
team?
root for them. It was
The
like
whole
a team.
Saints.
It was a team building deal, and Jameis Winston is just like Trent. You saw that video.
Yes.
He's just like going. He like got one, and he's just like hyping up. Everyone's just getting hyped over him shooting one of the fish. It was awesome.
So then it went Deonta Foreman,
It's
Tyler
such a
Boyd,
good video,
Darnell
Seth.
Mooney. What else we got here? We're in
Trent, come on, get behind me on this.
It's a great movie.
Oh,
Why don't
so
we go
good.
bow fishing?
Hey,
That's
we
what I'm
should go
saying.
bow fishing.
Trent, let's go.
Trent,
Let's
go
get
to
it
the running
together. We already
backs.
did White River
Go to
rafting.
running backs.
This is Seth's pick, right? Or we got Jordan?
We got Jordan.
Jordan's up.
Tank. Bigsby.
Love it. I love Tank. I'm a big Tank guy this year.
Repping your team also, Jordo.
Got a Jaguar in there, but they're not going to. ETN's not going to be like the. I don't know what that was.
It was a Jaguar.
ETN will not
growl.
be the only guy. So
That was a Jaguar.
We wanted an angry growl, not a mating call growl, Seth, for next time. So just work on
Sorry,
that.
I'm just too
you
good
want
at that one.
So when Trent, you want to read off these names?
Yes, we had Russell
I
Wilson,
did,
Ezekiel
and
Elliott,
I wish I
Rondell
had.
Moore, Greg DeLucci, Zay Jones, Roshan Johnson. I kind of like that one at 12-10. Gerald Everett, Tyler Higbee at 12-12, which is a better tight end than what we got. Kyler Murray at 13-1, Bryce Young 13-2, Rashid Rice, Sky Moore, Sam Laporta,
Porta.
Jonathan Mingo, Jeff Wilson, Michael Maher, and now who's up now here?
It's
Is it-
me.
It's you. So
Phil, here's the issue.
13-9.
Phil, here's the issue with the Kincaid pick.
It
4
was
rounds
stupid.
earlier, we could have got Laporta or Michael Mayer probably.
Yeah, no, you're right. But
I think Dulcich might have even been a
Or
better
Dulcich.
pick.
Yeah.
here's the thing, though, that we got to
Or
get something.
Schultz.
We got to get something on the
Taking
board to
2
get us
picks
some
later,
Twitter
or even
action.
Komet.
Can you scroll up for me here, excuse me, Trent? All right, we have 4 running backs. 4 wide receivers. 4 wide receivers.
Get us a backup tight end, Phil.
do I need to scroll down farther? Like,
No, stay right there.
right now, 150 is still on the board. Zach Ertz might have been better. Do not start. This guy's over here researching on his computer. He's
No,
probably
hold
looking
on.
Best picks for round 12.
No. I thought about it.
He's looking up the La La Land soundtrack right now.
Okay,
How
I'm
to
gonna
get
go
the
with-
monkeys to
No,
stop.
I'm actually gonna go with another running back, and you guys are gonna hate me. I'm going with Gainwell,
Okay.
Kenneth Gainwell.
I hated you
Still
before
don't.
the pick. Still hate you. Okay, then it went Zach Ertz, DJ Shark, Dawson Knox, Justin Tucker, Evan McPherson, Daniel Carlson. I guess we do have a defense in this draft, guys, and kickers. Should
Get
we
us
do
a
that?
kicker,
I don't
Trent.
have to take
Get us
these.
a kicker here, Trent, so I can pick the defense.
Okay, I'm going to go Harrison butt kicker.
T-Bass.
That's a good one.
All right. Then it went Tyler Bass, Young
It's just all
Hoku.
kickers now.
Yeah. Here's the deal. You should have took Tajay Spears there, not Kenneth Gainwell.
Yes.
Yeah,
what
I
is
should
wrong
have.
with you?
I don't
That
know.
was a horrible pick.
There's a lot wrong with me. I don't know if that pick was the worst.
Everyone's picking defenses now, so what defense should I pick?
Go to defense, Trent.
Phil.
Or
just
you
be
can,
quiet.
take Tajay Spears and we can drop. I can't influence you.
Sure, actually, let's just do that.
we
then.
can we
I
can
don't-
drop Gainwell and pick up a defense.
Yeah,
That's a fair point.
yeah.
Fair
let's pick
point.
Spears.
No, Spears was
And we can drop Gainwell and get our defense.
all right. Let's just look at the whole thing here.
Hayden.
What are you guys thinking?
Player
Just
hate.
looking at our team. Let's look at our team here. So we got Mahomes at QB.
Picks 1, 5, 9 were really good.
backs are a little weak.
The
Hold
worst
on,
pick
read
was
off the
Kincaid.
roster.
Okay. Patrick Mahomes at QB. Kenneth Walker at running back. Alexander Madison at running back. Stephon Diggs, Christian Watson, Dalton Kincaid, Michael Pittman in the flex, Jordan Addison in the flex, Harrison Butker at kicker. No defense. Our bench is Jahan Dotson, Jamison Williams, Kendre Miller, Tank Bigsby, Kenneth Gainwell, and
I hate our draft. It's horrible. It's so bad.
What pick do you hate the most? The Mahomes.
one-
Leave
Mahomes
Kincaid
has-
off of it.
Trent,
Leave Kincaid
Trent,
off of it.
I asked how many wide receivers can I play, and you said 3. They could play
And then I
4.
said 2 flex.
I didn't hear that. That would have changed it. I would not have drafted Madison there.
But you didn't say it, Trent, or he didn't hear it. I'm sorry. Which one
I'm
was
pretty
it?
sure I said it. So when I
Kincaid
listened
He
to
did say it.
Kincaid's a horrible pick.
Kincaid is the one that just sticks out the most to me that we reached on a rookie tight end.
I don't really like the Michael Pittman one.
I hate Kenneth Walker.
Yeah, the Michael Pittman one in the spot that he was taken. Who took Michael Pittman in that spot?
I hate Kenneth Walker.
6'4"? Are you kidding me, Trent? That is.
Who go down?
I'm
Who
just
else?
digging for content here while Jordan fumbles his way through our draft.
I'm not a huge Jahan Dotson. He could
Yeah, I
do
don't really-
something 8-4. I don't think it hurts there. The one that makes me the most mad is probably I would have really liked Tajay Spears there at 13-9.
We did get him.
We got him, but we could come around
like,
early.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. So yeah, you're right.
I
Phil was right.
I just don't like. I
Could
don't
probably
like.
got Kenneth Gainwell at 15-9 also.
I think I just don't think it's a good team, Trent. If I'm being honest.
Yeah,
Who
I
would
don't
you
think
say
it
was
seems
most
like that.
strategic? Like, who's your favorite pick?
I didn't
Spot-
like
no.
Mahomes
Serious
there.
question. Who's your favorite pick? Spot or round? And
Can't be yourself.
yeah, can't be yourself, and not based off
Jordan
looks of the
Addison.
I think,
Okay.
yeah, I think
That's
so.
fair. I'm
I
gonna
think he's going to be really good.
That was kind of an obvious one, though. Everyone knew that one.
I think my favorite one was Kendre. Is it Kendre Miller?
Yeah.
that was my favorite one because I think he's going to play a lot. Like I think he's gonna be really good.
I liked your your Alexander Madison pick, Jordan.
Well, I do wish I would have took Calvin Ridley there instead. If I knew it was,
Calvin Ridley would
if
have
I
been
knew-
Calvin Ridley would have
if
been.
I would have known we
awesome
could play 4 wide
addition.
receivers, I would have took.
Well, you didn't see Calvin Ridley either, though.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking. I was thinking running back, but if I knew we could play 4 wide receivers, I probably went. We should have went wide receiver. And for some reason in my head, I thought we took in a wide receiver already as a second wide receiver. So
Well,
I,
and
I was on that step.
What round? Yeah, 4th round. Calvin Ridley. I think he's going to jump draft boards a little bit higher than the 4th round.
I think Calvin Ridley's going to be a top 10 wide receiver.
Yeah. So I think he's going to go. Yeah, probably 2nd, 3rd is what you think he'll end up going. I don't see him going.
I will
higher
be
than
weird.
that.
I will be honest. That was a very weird draft.
Oh, very weird. Yeah.
Very
The
weird.
thing is, we could probably do 2 in an episode and go the other way. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not saying we do it today. I'm just saying
we could do another one right now.
and compare them.
No, we can't do another one right now.
That's why I said in another time.
Yeah, well, no, let's do another one. We'll probably do one of these a month. Maybe do a mock draft.
I actually don't mind my Christian Watson pick at 5'9".
It's not your worst pick of the
No,
draft.
he's
It's
going.
not. Yeah.
No, it's. I would
That's saying
assume
something, though.
Kincaid is something. I have a strong I don't know. I have a strong feeling he's going to have so many targets,
What do you
like
think?
insane amount of targets.
Yeah, I'm just not sure about Jordan Love yet. What do you think my worst pick of this draft was, Jordan? I took Patrick Mahomes. I took Michael Pittman.
I
I
don't
took
like.
Jamison Williams. And I think that was it.
I don't like the Pittman.
Pittman's probably your worst, but I don't hate it either.
Yeah, I'm hoping he just gets a little more YOLO balls this year.
Where did you take Williams at again? Sorry, Williamson again?
I took Williamson in the 10th
It's
round.
Williams. I don't know why you're saying Williamson or why I
think
said
the
it.
Jameson's what's throwing me off.
Yeah. 10.
He has to miss 5 games, so.
Yeah, I think that's.
I didn't think he was
that's a
that
good
good.
spot for him. What's Seth's worst pick on this draft?
Kenneth Walker.
Yeah, that might be my worst one.
3-9.
I'm not touching Kenneth Walker.
We went running back right there, Jordan. 3-9, 4-4.
I know.
And Trent, you're kind of into the Bijon.
Yeah, I
going
took
in
him
round
because
one.
I didn't like Kenneth Walker, so it was like
I like Bijon.
If you're in round 1 and you have a chance to get him, at what position are you taking him for sure, if he's available? If you're 5 and it's CMC, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, are you taking
I think
him?
I'm willing to take Bijon at 5.
Jordan.
5th overall.
I think so.
Are you insane?
No, like just looking at this,
Who
like
are you taking him over?
Kelsey, Cup, Eckler, Taylor on this
I
one.
might take him. Oh, I don't know if Eckler would go to at 1-6. I feel like it would probably like if this was us doing this draft. I think it would go Jefferson, CMC, Jamar Chase, Kelsey. I think I would take Bijan over Jonathan Taylor.
Over Cooper Kupp?
I think I would. Yeah.
Over Tyreek Hill?
Yeah, I'd take him over Tyreek.
In a PPR, you're not there.
You're not in a PPR, no. Half point. I think Bijan's be special this year.
Yeah, that's the
I'm
thing.
getting like Zeke rookie year vibes.
Yeah, he is really good. I will say that, but that offense is not going to be that good. But you like Ritter, though. But you believe in Ritter.
Yeah.
It's he's an NFL quarterback. Like there's so many weapons. He has to do something.
He's an NFL quarterback. Trent, there's like no good NFL quarterbacks. Like you saying he's an NFL quarterback doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Well, look at his weapons though. Like they have to be able to get him to do something. Like Kyle Pitts, Drake London, like those guys have to be able to get involved and do good. Like most quarterbacks should be able to do something with those quarterbacks.
They have a
with
decent staff
with those
there.
weapons.
Yeah, he has a decent staff there.
That should be a top 4 pass catching team in the NFL. Like those,
It will not a top 4.
take away the quarterback.
Top
like
4.
yeah, that
Top
the
4.
talent on that team should be yes.
The talent is more okay. I'm gonna name off like 10 teams that's more talented than okay. So the Chiefs more talented.
Eagles.
The Bills more
Kelsey,
talented.
so Kelsey's better. Who else is better than Drake London? You think all those guys are better?
Well, they have. You're saying.
I'm saying pass catchers. I'm saying those pass catchers have the ability to be a top 4 like pass catchers across the board.
Okay,
like,
for really-
just talent wise,
Bills.
paper
Bills,
wise, that's
Bills,
top 4.
No. Bills.
Okay,
Eagles.
Stephon Diggs and
No.
who else? Gabe Davis,
Gabe Davis.
Kincaid. You a
Kincaid.
Kincaid guy now?
Dawson Knox. They have the running backs that can catch the ball. You're gonna make me pull up their depth chart right here. Says,
Other than Stephon Diggs, like I'm not like, oh man, Buffalo
I
Bills.
think you could say
great
the Eagles.
pass
I think you
catchers.
can maybe even say the 49ers.
I give you Eagles and
I think the 49ers.
49ers.
the
Yeah.
Jaguars.
The Seahawks.
You think so? You wouldn't take Kyle Pitts over who you have right now at tight end for the
Evan
Jaguars.
Ingram has been better than Kyle Pitts last year. It was way better than Kyle Pitts
I think
last
Kyle
year.
Pitts on paper, if he had the right guy, could be better. Drake London, I think possibly is better than any of those Jaguars.
Then Calvin
wide receivers.
Ridley,
Potentially, yes.
Christian Kirk. So Christian Kirk, Calvin Ridley, Evan Ingram, Zay Jones.
They're young. They could blow up, guys.
Zay Jones, Travis Etienne. You're taking.
You would take
You're
Etienne
taking
over Bijan. You think he's better?
Yes.
No, there's no way.
In the offense, he's better.
Okay, yeah, maybe that, but no. Like
You asked as a whole. You said.
pass catch. Yeah, I
And
said
Travis
they have. I
Etienne
said
is a
they-
better pass catcher
I
than
said,
Bijan.
I said okay. I said they have the potential to be a top 4 pass catching team. Those
Travis
guys.
Etienne is a better pass catcher than Bijan. And you have to account for the quarterback if you're going to say pass catching team.
Yeah, but you look at this wide receiver corps on paper.
Who do they have? Drake London. Who else?
Drake London and Kyle Pitts should be really good.
Better than Calvin Ridley, Christian Kirk,
I don't know.
Evan Ingram, Zay
I don't know
Jones.
if you could say
I
top
think
4.
they should.
you
I
could
think
say
they could
I
be.
think you could say top 10, but I don't know about top 4.
So Travis Kelce and
You're saying Travis Kelce. There's no one else on that team that I'm like, oh yeah, absolutely better than all those
Kadarius
guys.
Toney can't be better than Drake London?
Yeah, Kadarius Toney could be good, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're acting like Drake London is like some superstar wide receiver.
I think Drake London could be a superstar wide receiver.
I think people are saying that too, Jordan. Not just Trent. Shockingly, I know, but I think
the Eagles for sure have better.
Yeah, the Eagles do.
No, but I'm saying that
The
people are getting
Vikings,
kind
the
of
Vikings have better. The
Jefferson.
Bengals have better, 100%.
Yeah, the Bengals.
Jamar Chase and T. Higgins are way better
We're
than Drake
arguing
London
over
and
that he
Kyle
said
Pitts.
it's top 4, right? That's what we're
Yeah,
arguing
I'm
is.
naming them
okay.
off. Like
Yeah.
No.
I said
Trent.
potentially top 4 players.
the
is what I said.
Cowboys might have better.
CeeDee Lamb, Cooks, Gallup, I guess. You want to throw Gallup in there?
Who's their tight end now?
What's it? Shoe, whatever. I can't remember his name right now.
And you also have like maybe the best.
The other thing too that we
receiving
have
back,
with
too.
Kyle Pitts is Jonnu Smith there, who's probably going to
Ravens
play
are better.
legit.
You really think the Ravens are better?
No,
Mark
no.
Andrews and who? Odell Beckham?
Odell Beckham.
You're reaching on that one.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not. Flowers and Bateman.
What about Giants?
There's more depth.
What
Trent.
about Giants?
You're just taking two.
Yeah, you're right.
And there's more depth. Like
I really think those guys could be really good. I think London and Pitts can really do something here.
I just think
I think
that
it's all dependent on
I know
how good
potential is
Ritter
like a
is.
bad word to say. I understand.
It all depends on how good Ritter is.
Trent, do you want to know who their other wide receivers are besides Drake London?
Yeah, Cordell Patterson.
Mac Hollins, Scott Miller, Frank Darby, Kadero Hodge, Penny Hart.
I like Scotty Miller. He's pretty fast. But no, yeah, that's what you're saying.
Heineke's the Beckham QB. Do you know that?
I hope
Like,
he gets a job.
Whoa, I can't believe Mac Hollins and Scott Miller are starters.
Trent, you just said there could be a top 4 passing offense.
Trent, they're starters. Scott Miller, who was like not even a starter on the Bucks
And
last
Mac
year.
Hollins.
Scott Miller like won him that game versus Green Bay to get to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that was like one of his 3 catches for 13 yards.
Oh, it's true.
And Mac Hollins from the Raiders last year.
That might be one of your worst takes you ever had, Trent.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Top
I think
4 passing offense.
I said potentially top 4 pass catchers. Okay, throw catchers.
Pass catchers.
On paper, Drake
Top
London
4.
and Kyle Pitts. It would not shock me if at the end of the year, you're like, wow, those guys are top 4. Drake London and Kyle
They're both
Pitts.
top 4.
Yeah, that would not shock
That's
me.
not what you said.
I said top 4. I
Pass
could see those
catching
guys both being.
offense.
I said top 4 pass catchers. Those guys would not
I
surprise
can't.
me.
I want to listen back to this
Yeah,
part.
it wasn't explained well and it wasn't understood well. Is what I'm gonna get.
Okay,
Here's
but
the thing.
I still don't think that Drake London has any chance to be a top 4 wide receiver. Kyle Pitts has a better chance to be a top 4 tight end.
Kyle
That's what
Pitts
you're getting
probably will be a lock top 4, and he might have a horrible year.
at. A lock top 4 tight end.
Like Kyle Pitts could be.
You're
get
working
what,
against your
no,
argument,
but what
though,
I'm
Trent.
saying
But
is,
like-
it's not hard to say Kyle Pitts would be top 4.
No, you're right. But Kyle Pitts has it. Here's the thing. I'm not saying
What do you
Johnny-
have to get to be a top 4 tight end?
Not a lot. He was top 5
I think I can
the last
say the
2
top
years,
4.
I believe.
It's gonna be Kelsey. It's gonna be
Andrews.
Andrews. It's probably gonna be Hawkinson, Kittle, and it's probably gonna be Goddard.
I think,
I think
Pitts,
it's-
I
I
think
think-
Pitts was like number 5 last year.
He was. I think he was Trent.
Yeah, but that's also with some guys.
Hear
Like,
me out.
I think
I've been
Pitts and
saying
London
this
are
with
gonna
a lot-
get better.
Jonnu Smith, he's not great. He's not a great tight end, but Kyle Pitts is going to be playing more of a wide receiver role than a tight end role. And they're going to be using Jonnu to block.
No, I think so. Like, I think that these guys, I really think could be a lot better here. Like Jordan, loved Drake London 2 years ago.
I'm kind of
Absolutely
all
loved
in
him.
on this
I
Atlanta
do
team.
like Drake London, but
Jordan, he's a basketball player for heaven's sakes.
Please stop.
I don't.
How many games do you think Atlanta wins, Trent?
We already did this. I think I said 6 or 7. Kind of. What was the line? Line was 4.5.
Is that guy is Darren Waller at that high?
No, it was what they had the rankings coming in the season. I think the Drake London has 0 chance to be a top 4 wide receiver for what it's worth.
I think so. I think it's 0.
Yeah. Well, how I said is top 4 on paper potential.
You're
I think-
confusing me. You keep going back and forth. On paper,
Maybe I convinced myself.
How is Drake London
I said
top 4?
pass catcher. Like if Drake London could be a top 4 guy on pass catcher.
How?
He's 6'6", runs like a 4.3. Maybe that's how. I don't
So
know.
you're telling me that he could potentially have more fantasy points
Yes.
than Jamar Chase.
The argument
Justin Jefferson.
was Desmond Ridder could be decent with these guys, with what he has. Like these guys, I think you put these guys with Patrick Mahomes, I think they go undefeated.
Trent, you're not.
But Patrick Mahomes is a
Trent,
giant difference.
You could throw
Patrick Mahomes
anybody
is like
on
a
the
Hall
field
of
with
Famer
Patrick
already.
Mahomes.
No, you couldn't throw anyone with them and go undefeated.
I mean, they pretty much have
yards.
done that the last year.
They're not undefeated. And Tony is pretty good. I agree. Yeah, let's.
That's a wild take from you. Like
we wrap
that
this
whole thing
thinking
was
up?
wild.
I kind of, man, Trent. I don't know what it is. I'm digging the Falcons right now. I think the.
Well, what started is Jordan.
They almost went to the playoffs last year. They're definitely going this year.
They have NFC South is not tough.
They were in contention to go into the playoffs last year.
We're a Falcons pod, Jordan.
Jets, Lions.
I don't think we're Jets anymore.
Yeah,
I still like the Jets. I
no.
still like the Jets.
Nah.
The Jets were here before you were, Seth, so shut up.
The Jets also have better weapons than the Falcons.
You think?
Yes, for sure.
What's your take on Breece Hall this year? I'm kind of worried with the knee injury.
Yeah, running backs coming off the ACL doesn't always the most. I honestly would rather take a flyer on Javonte Williams than I would
Breece Hall.
Breece Hall. Where you can get them in the draft too, like ADP wise. Because Javonte Williams seems like he's going a lot later.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers loves Garrett Wilson, it seems like. What did he say over the weekend? He said they might have the best wide receiver.
Well, he compared
and
Garrett
quarterback.
Wilson to like Devontae and his Jordy Nelson and some of his favorite wide
we never
receivers.
talked about that Devontae stuff when he said like what did he say? Rodgers didn't make him or something. We didn't bring that
Hey,
up.
yeah, just real quick, Javonte for sure. I'd rather take a chance on
Over
than Breece Hall compared to ADP wise because Javonte has no one behind him. Samaje Perine, am I supposed to be like super worried about that?
I think I'm going to take a lot of flyers on Samaje Perine, just hoping he gets on the field.
But like Javonte Williams is going like in the later rounds.
Yeah, he is. He is. So you guys want to get into divas here?
Yes.
Pull this out.
Yeah.
All right. Today's divas are brought to you by Trophy Smack. Trophy Smack is the dude's favorite place to get our fantasy football trophies. Last place trophies. They do pictures. They do all kinds of stuff. Go to trophysmack.com/dudes. Take your fantasy football league to the next level and also get 15% off. We normally have a Dino Dudes belt here that Seth wears, all the time religiously. But so Trophy Smack, they've been on Shark Tank. They've also, one of our sponsors. So go ahead, check Trophy Smack out. Go trophysmack.com/dudes to help take your fantasy league to the next level. Divas of the week. What do you got here, Phil? Does anybody else want to go? Yeah, you said you had a good one.
No, I said no. I guess I've been talking about it a little bit, but I don't know if this is necessarily a good one. But this is how I feel, and this has nothing to do with.
You have a lot, Trent.
I have a huge diva
Has
list.
a
I
lot.
just peeped it up there for the whole world to see.
I might just have to steal one. People who complain about weather.
Okay, that's you.
I'm a frequent flyer. I'm a frequent flyer.
You said
On-
freaking fly.
I'm a frequent flyer on that. But I can't stand talking weather with people.
I talk to the weather with you because you're just kind of an awkward guy. And it's
I'm
like,
an awkward
hey,
guy,
what about this weather, man?
And it's filler. It's filler in the conversation. I can't stand talking about the weather with people, and I can't stand talking with people who I barely know who are complaining about the weather.
Why
you
is that such
cannot
a
excite
filler?
me less.
Why
Oh,
is
it's
it
a
such
filler.
Why?
Like,
Why is it though? Like,
Oh
why
no,
did
no,
that
not,
become-
yeah. I get what you're saying. Like, why did it become?
Seth's like, that's all people talk to me about is the weather.
No, but it's true. Like you think about it, like that's the most common filler.
It's almost like big gulps, huh?
If you don't know someone, they're
Do
gonna.
you know what I'm saying?
If you don't know
Ghost is
someone,
from Dumb and Dumber.
No,
if you don't know
that's what I'm
someone, they're
saying.
gonna talk to you about the weather.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and also, and then if you're
It's
talking
safe.
about the weather, it's safe. You're talking about the weather. It's not politics, whatever. You're talking about the weather, and then they start complaining about it. It's like, number one, I don't know you that well. Number two, I really don't care about your opinion on this matter. Like, I just wish the conversation was over. Do you get what I'm saying a little bit?
Kind of like right now.
100%.
I have to dig each week for divas. Things don't make me that mad.
Did you see my list I had up there? There's stuff that makes
Trent,
you mad every day.
You belong in anger management. This is like
No.
I struggle to do this.
Seth,
I'm
Trent,
a happy.
Trent needs to be in a room with padded walls.
Yes.
Phil, there's an easy answer. Just say pass. Not
No,
today.
no, here's the thing.
This isn't terrible.
I'm willing to commit myself to something I don't believe in just for this pod. I've been doing this
Clearly-
for 2 years.
clearly you
I've
lied
been doing
half
this
the
for
time.
2 years. Yeah, and then I lie, and then I get outed. There's no winning when it comes to divas.
Phil, I'm sorry that people only want to talk to you about the weather. Here's an idea. Improve yourself, okay? You're the problem, not other people.
No. I exit those conversations. I say, you know what? I agree with you. Move to a place that you like the weather, and I exit the conversation because I won't deal with it. I frankly will not deal
How
with
do you
that.
exit the conversation? That's
You
more
haven't-
intriguing.
Exit stage left.
I'll walk away. I will walk away.
You're just like, see ya.
If someone's like, man, this weather is just, if there's like a fire or something, I can kind of understand, like, yeah, it's crazy. There's a lot of ash. Okay. But if someone's like, man, I can't believe it's going to be 110 this week, it's like, yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? All right, gotta go, and I'll walk away.
It's easy for someone who works in an air conditioned office to not understand weather. You know what I mean?
You also work in an air conditioned office.
And I don't complain about the weather. So here's the deal: like if you were out there digging ditches or something, you might complain about hot weather, Phil.
I'm an acquaintance of a
Question.
mailman who does not, who I know somewhat well, and we're acquaintances.
It's one of your best friends.
No, we're acquaintances. We never talk about the weather.
Phil, how about this? What if you're at your daughter's gonna probably start playing soccer here pretty soon.
One of them plays.
So
soccer,
what if it's Saturday morning or whatever, afternoon, whatever, and one of the dads came over.
The problem is that everyone said this diva sucked, yet we're still talking about it 5 minutes later.
Well, I have a hypothetical.
Thank you, right?
Hypothetical.
Okay, hit me with
The
your
guy
hype.
comes, he's been working outside. Maybe he works like construction all day, and
Yeah, I
he's
can relate.
Digs ditches.
Dig dishes, and he
What
was
Trent
like,
just
man,
said.
my job really sucked this week because the weather was super hot. Like, are you just gonna be like,
Exit stage right?
exit stage right?
I think I'll
and
probably
walk and I'm gonna go get my daughter's water bottle and
This
fill it up
is
with
what
water.
I'd be like. This is what I would do. And people on YouTube, I have my arms folded. Like, oh yeah, that's true. It was pretty hot this week. And the conversation's gonna be over.
You're
Okay.
gonna be like, hey, go score that goal.
Yeah, and I'm gonna change subjects, or I'm gonna be like, yeah, man, it was pretty hot this week, wasn't it? And the conversation will be over because I won't put up with it.
I seriously hope you just get dropped.
When is that dunce cap coming in?
Trent said you would continue that conversation.
I mean, I would entertain it. I wouldn't just be like,
No, I didn't. I'm not being rude. I'm just saying, oh yeah, you're right. It has been kind of hot. Let's talk about something else. Like, here's the thing.
I don't know. It doesn't bother me as much.
Doesn't bother me either.
I wish you'd do that to us right now.
Man, guys, it feels so good.
No, you brought it up before the
Phil,
pod.
I said it feels good in here.
No, people who actually just talking about the
There's a
weather in
breeze
general.
right now.
There is actually
There's
a nice little breeze that came.
Don't
through
worry,
here.
it'll die. Anyways,
Yeah, with all that
like
negative
those
energy coming
conversations.
from this side of this negative energy coming from that side of
real
the table.
divas are
I'm
over
including
here.
you. Yeah, I'm
Me?
including. No,
No.
you're. Yeah, we're like, oh yeah, let's move
Phil,
on from
I'm
this topic.
literally your
The-
only friend in the world, probably.
acquaintance. All right, move on.
My diva of the
And
week.
if you say pass, Jordan, after how
I
uninterested you
probably
were,
am gonna say pass.
yeah. See, that's the
I
thing.
don't have one. I'm not gonna reach for one I don't believe in.
Borrowing a car with no gas is one of Trent's, just for future
Yeah,
episodes.
Well, I won't have to complain about the weather. Phil, why would you do that? Why would you do that? I had that saved for a rainy day. Those are all rainy
Is that
days.
because the local gas station had the issue, or like what's the
No.
Trent, was that pun intended? Rainy day?
Maybe.
You're one of those people that if I saw walking, I would just assume is that you ran out of gas and I wouldn't pick you up.
Man, I have one that I've been saving for a couple of weeks, but now that you brought up, car given to you that's halfway ran out of gas, I feel like I need to bring that one up.
No, just go with your other diva.
Okay. Well, the other night it was my anniversary with my wife.
Let's
so
clap it up. Let's
so
clap it up for that.
What other anniversary
Yeah.
would you be celebrating?
4 good years, 6 years total. Anyways,
And it's funny, the last 2 years have been rough, and that's when the pod started.
this pod's been the best thing that's ever happened in my marriage. No, we went to Pismo's. It's a local seafood place, about
Okay.
30 minutes from here, and they gave us a complimentary dessert. It was great. It was a brownie with ice cream. Okay, it was good. And the brownie, while I was taking a bite, it fell off on my hairy arm,
Okay.
and I ate it off my arm.
Yeah, that's not
Well,
wrong-
like the
nothing
guy
wrong
at the
with that.
table next to me was like all grossed out, so people who just judge other people's eating habits, diva of the week.
So you connected eyes with him?
Wait, did
he just
say
like looked at me, just like like
he made a
Yeah,
he made a
like-
gesture at
Yeah, I
you?
ate like I dropped brownie on my arm. And I was like, I don't know, is that weird?
He made a gesture.
yeah,
Did you
like,
say something to him?
No, I
Who did
didn't.
that?
Just a guy sitting a couple tables over.
Was he intoxicated?
How many tables
Possibly.
over did you lock eyes with another dude at a restaurant?
He didn't lock eyes. I just saw the guy kind of like,
So
like,
had you been eyeing him throughout your
No,
meal? Like,
but
Are
I
you
was
sure he didn't like
no,
fart?
sorry. Yeah,
Maybe-
normally people
maybe
don't
I
lock
misread
eyes with people that far.
Our
into-
eyes locked, and
You
after
said
4
a couple
seconds,
booths. You said a couple booths.
about from me to the ladder over there to the left.
That's
of
about
producer
5
Nathan.
yards.
Yeah, so like there was a booth here and then a booth there. So
Why
booth-
was
and
that
then
guy
one table
watching
here?
So were you like? Did you bite and then scan the crowd, or like
I
what?
kind of
Was
scanned
Trent-
the
were
crowd
you
like I
were
hope
you,
no
like,
one saw
really-
this.
Trent was
Okay.
like really digging in his arm here, I guess.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah, he has a hickey. That's nasty.
yeah, Trent. That's what that spot is.
Self-inflicted hickey
From a brownie.
from Brownie. Yeah, so I don't know. Just
So
Turns
what?
out
How
Trent
did
spills
you?
food on his arm pretty often.
honestly, the main question was do you guys spill? If you would have done that, would you be eating it off?
I'm
or
not
wiped it
locking
off?
eyes with another patron at a restaurant. You're the diva for this.
Yeah, Trent. Was it more like this?
I got lost.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. Why are you
Was it
scanning
like
the
that?
crowd? Why are you scanning the crowd when you're doing
Oh,
it?
you're
Pass
you're
the
eating.
dunce hat for this guy. Like, number one, you should wear a bib. Number two, why are you looking at other
Right.
people
I
for
see.
for like
with the amount of-
solidarity? Like, hey man, you would do this too. Lick your arm. Like,
With the
actually,
amount of-
now I agree with him. I would have made a face out of you too.
Do they make
The
adult
amount-
bibs?
Yeah.
For the amount of ketchup
that's
I
what-
use, I've thought about
Yes,
it.
actually, sorry,
Trent,
I can't even remember our
Seth,
sponsor. What's
Seth,
our
they make-
sponsor?
Seth, they
Bib.
make adult diapers. They definitely make adult bibs.
What is our sponsor again? What's the
Trophy Smack?
Trophy Smack
Yeah,
needs
yeah. You thought
bibs.
you thought it was Underdog. for
Trophy
about 10
Snack
seconds.
needs bibs? Yeah.
Manscaped needs bibs.
Yeah.
All right, Seth, what do you got here?
Trent, so hold on. What did you do after he gave you a look?
I just like acted
Buy
like
him
it
another
didn't-
drink or
No,
what?
I just acted like it didn't happen. Just kept digging in.
Did you tell your wife?
No. Hopefully she doesn't listen to this pod.
this is eternally lost between you and this other guy.
And I hope he hears this. Before
That
you
is
judge
so
people,
weird.
you should pull the log out of your own eye. So
Jordan, which diva is worse, mine or Trent's?
We should get this for Trent.
Yes.
that's a Halloween costume, and be careful looking those up on my Wi-Fi.
Adult baby bib and bonnet.
All right.
Trent could wear that.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'll just borrow yours. Okay, you're upset.
Stupid.
What do you got?
It wouldn't
Seth?
fit you.
What do you got?
Okay, so now I'm going to bring up the weather here because I already was. But now that it's starting to get a little more hot, so I work a majority of my work is outside, so I tend to sweat a lot now that it gets hot. So maybe I'm kind of. Am I the diva for wearing like multiple articles of clothing in a day?
No.
No, I do the
No.
same thing.
No.
So like, let me just put this in perspective here. I might wear 2 or 3 shirts in a day, depending on like if it's really hot. Like I'm obviously my work
Yeah.
shirt done. Can't wear that anymore. That shirt's disgusting, gross. My pants, not gonna wear those. Underwear, definitely gone, right? So I might go through like 2 or 3 pairs of underwear a day, depending on how hot it is. And that is like, I know to maybe some women that's like an absurd amount of laundry,
Yeah.
but like that happens.
No, I agree.
Am I a diva for that?
No.
Like,
no.
I've actually, for that same reason, I've thought
like
about investing into
my
undershirts.
laundry. I like for what it's worth.
That
At
just
my
adds
house,
more laundry.
most of the laundry is my clothes.
Yeah, no, same here. Yeah.
Yeah.
I change, especially like you said,
Well,
if it's too hot, go ahead.
You're a weird one because you sit inside all day. So
No, but I work out.
you work out. I do the same thing. I work out, so I
Yeah,
usually-
I would think it depends on
I
obviously.
can tell both of you guys work out so much.
Hey, dude, you licked a brownie off your arm, so you have zero room to talk.
Also, while connecting eyes.
Yeah, with another guy. Yeah. If you're talking about licking brownie off your arm, I don't want to hear anything about my weight.
It was more like it wasn't on a. You guys act like my tongue.
So
was
hold on, did
hanging
you
out.
suck it off or did you lick it off?
It's more like a bite. Like a
Was it
nibble.
like a vacuum situation or
Yes.
did
what?
Yes.
he like vacuumed it off his arms?
Trent, imagine you think this is a good idea to tell to the whole world on a pod.
I don't
I
know.
just really the main question was
Just
would you
wait till
guys
people
have
see my-
eaten brownie off
just
your
wait till
arm? That's
people
all I
see
wanna
my
know.
clip, and that's exactly how Trent looks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
in a
but you just
restaurant.
got a napkin.
Not
No,
in
I
a
would
restaurant.
I would have done the same thing.
in a restaurant, you would have.
I think so.
No, I would have done the spoon. I have done this before.
No, then you get hair on
Actually,
your spoon.
hold on.
I would have done this before. I've got the spoon and did this.
With your
Cleaned
wife at
it.
the table, you would have done that
Cleaned
at
my
a
arm,
restaurant.
ate it. Does that make sense, Trent? Usually
Yeah,
a
but
spoon
I don't
is
know,
So
actually.
here's the
I
deal.
think it would
There's
have to
chocolate
happen to
syrup
me.
all over my spoon too.
If it's a dessert, I think it's a
Spoon.
better excuse than just normal food.
I did the thing. I improvised. I did the fastest thing possible because
What
you're
did your
sharing
wife
a brownie.
think?
You
What did
kinda
your
have to,
wife
like,
think,
keep
Trent?
going.
like
What-
you're setting the pace is what you're
What
saying.
setting
what
the
did your
pace.
wife
I'm the
think about
pacemaker. She didn't see it.
You didn't tell her?
No, I didn't tell
You
her.
didn't tell her you locked eyes with another.
Yeah,
I
with
did.
another
yeah,
person?
that's the thing
The
here.
locked eyes is extremely
Trent, you
exaggerated. I will
saw
say.
him react.
Yeah, I saw him. He's
yes,
like,
thank
yeah.
you, Seth.
Doesn't mean you locked eyes. You guys act like we locked eyes and like
You had to at
he
least
paid
lock
for my
eyes.
bill.
Hold on,
Did
hold
he
on.
laugh or was he like
He was
purely
just kind of like, yeah, he's like disgusted. I was
No,
like,
Trent,
man.
but that's like 1/1000. That's a full on.
yeah, that's about what it was. You guys act like it was like.
Were
10
you embarrassed?
How long is it that you lock eyes with someone that it's weird?
I think anything more than 2 or 3. 3.
I think.
Phil, quit looking at me like I'm talking about the weather.
No, I'm trying to think here. If you're locking eyes with anyone that's not your wife for longer than 3 seconds, like if you wake up in the morning, you're having your coffee, you're like, you see your wife, you're like, hey, how's it going? You're talking. That's kind of a weird thing.
Well, you can lock eyes when you're having a conversation with somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like so.
Feels
Okay,
like
1/1000, 2/1000, 3/1000. Weird. You can look in another direction. I think. Seth's
I think it's a
maintaining it.
lot less than 3 seconds.
Even in conversation, right?
Especially if you don't know
Oh,
the
in
person.
conversation?
Yeah, in conversation, I'm usually talking to someone and I'm like using my hands.
It's
showing-
weird if you're not like looking at someone when they talk to them.
That's a lot of. You got a lot on there.
All right, Jordan. If you,
I don't have it, Eva, for what it's worth.
Okay.
I'm not gonna, we spend a lot of time. I don't have anything worthy of, worth saying. So
All right.
I'll come back stronger next
I
week.
think mine was kind of garbage, but I don't know. That was more like an asking a question sort of
Yeah,
thing.
no, I'm in
Yeah.
the same thing because you
Dear
were.
Diary type
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can be your conscience. That's
I
fine.
feel
Mine
bad
was
when
more
I
of a
look in-
conscious thing too. Like I just want to know what you guys would have done.
I just
I
feel
think all of
bad
them
when
are
I look in the
conscious.
laundry basket and I see like most of the laundry is my clothes. I feel
Yeah.
bad
Do
sometimes.
you do the laundry?
I don't do my own laundry. I will put them away, but I don't like wash them.
You have
or-
bigger things to worry about than if you're not doing the laundry. Like unless it gets brought to your attention, that's a problem. Like, are you trying to get in front of this?
He's trying to be a good husband, I think is what he's trying to come around to.
Yeah, but also I think maybe that's when I'm running out of underwear sometimes.
Yeah, no, that's when
Yeah.
it hits.
And I have
yeah.
a lot of underwear, and it's like, man, I went through like all my underwear in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, but Manscaped is one of those
Speaking of
underwears
BS,
you don't
yeah,
have
go
to
get-
change.
go get those
You actually
Manscaped.
you don't have to change your underwear often, right, Seth? When you're wearing Manscaped.
I mean,
All right. Well, this is our sponsor, Seth. This is
when
our-
you sweat in your underwear, it depends if you're going to sit in your sweat, Phil.
yeah.
Teach their own.
You're asking a guy who licked a brownie off his arm, so like the bar is pretty low.
All right. Hey, well, that about does it, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you next time. And as always, take care.
You did that.
This has been another episode of the Fantasy Football Dudes podcast. Remember to rate, review, and follow.
Man, it's hot
For
in
more
here.
information, go to www.thefantasyfootballdudes.com. And remember, we are sorry for absolutely nothing.